I'm Lorelei, and welcome to my cake tutorials. Today I'm sharing with you a couple of really cool cake decorating techniques for Star Wars themed birthday cakes. Before we get started, please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. I'm going to share how to create a galaxy effect with buttercream, chocolate and white drips, a chocolate galaxy backdrop, and more. I'm starting off with my tried and true vanilla butter cake with a thin layer of my lemon curd recipe, followed by a generous helping of lemon buttercream. I put links to all the recipes and my free buttercream ebook in the description box below the video. Press the second layer of cake onto the filling and then crumb coat your cake with a thin layer of lemon buttercream. I'm using one of my top 5 buttercream recipes, which is in my free ebook. If you'd like a copy, pause the video and go to the link in the description box to grab your complimentary copy. Start with a generous amount of black buttercream. Spread it over the top and down the sides very thick. Smooth and even out the sides by holding a bench scraper vertically against the cake while turning. Even off the top edges with the spatula, starting from left to right, gently scraping off the excess. I used a mixture of silver, white, and black dragées and just tossed them randomly at the cake. This is a super simple way of getting the look of the starry sky. The second and more colorful galaxy sky is created using dabs of light and dark pink, blue or purple, and black buttercream. Leave some spaces of white. Now with a spatula or bench scraper tool, blend the colors on the first couple of turns, and if needed, add a few more dabs of color. Using the bench scraper tool, put a little more pressure, removing some of the black to reveal the color underneath. Just be careful not to overblend the colors. Silver pearlized sugar sprinkles tossed at random gives a nice star effect. The chocolate pieces can be made ahead of time. Here I am using an R2-D2 silicone mold, filling it with white candy melts. You can also use regular white chocolate. I bought a collection of these Star Wars molds that I really like. The link is at the website on my cake decorating supplies page, and I'll put one in the description box below as well. For the black and silver cake, I decided to use the white candy melts for my drips. I also wanted to have more control over the drips, so if you use a spoon and add them carefully, you can control them somewhat. You can also use a squeeze bottle. Now you can add the finishing on the top, using a spatula to spread the candy coating evenly. For the dark chocolate drip, I added a generous amount of black paste food coloring to darken the chocolate even more. Again, I'm using a spoon for this so I can control the drip somewhat, followed by spreading the chocolate on top of the cake. Refrigerate the cakes to harden the chocolate so you can paint on a shimmering silver pearl luster dust. This gives the drips a metallic appearance and it really brings out the details. To create a really cool and festive galaxy backdrop, melt dark or white chocolate and pour it onto a piece of wax paper. Spread it thinly, probably about 1/8 or 1/16 of an inch. Swirl in small amounts of various colored candy melts, then lightly run the knife edge or a spatula edge through the swirls. Then sprinkle on a variety of dragées of different colors and sizes. Freeze the chocolate for about 10 minutes. Then peel off the wax paper and break it into large pieces. Here's an example of one of the molded candies being removed from the Star Wars silicone mold after setting in the freezer. These are really detailed. Piping the border comes next. I used a round Wilton tip for this simple buttercream border on both cakes. To attach the Galaxy chocolate backdrop, use some melted chocolate and one of the smaller pieces as a wedge on the back side. This is Captain Phasma, and I glued him on using a little bit of chocolate on his plastic backside. Then you can add other embellishments. I chose Hershey's Kisses and Oreo cookies. The letters are made of gum paste using tappets. Look for the link in the description box or at the end of the video. Attach them with a tiny bit of water. You can make a Darth Vader mask out of black gum paste. Just download and print an image that you like and trace it. Mine is a very simplified version. Again, you can use chocolate to attach your pieces to the top of the cake. For Darth Vader, I used one of the extra candy molds as a support. Using a Sugar Veil burlap mat, I experimented a little bit to create interesting textures and was hoping it would appear as a mangled spacecraft. Not so sure if that's exactly what it looks like, but I tried. I attached Kylo Ren with a little bit of chocolate and then luster dusted the white chocolate. I love the way R2-D2 came out. He's so detailed. And the Darth Vader chocolates came out cool too. I went in and added some detail to the Darth Vader mask because I wasn't quite happy with it being so plain. I also went back and added some color to R2-D2, first with gel paste and then with the Wilton writer pens. If you want to learn how to use tappets to make these cool letters, follow the links in the description box or at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed my cool Star Wars cake designs and picked up a few cake decorating tips. If you liked my video, share, subscribe, like, comment, and may the cakes be with you.